Welcome back everyone to another video, and today is a big day because I am going over more San Diego Comic-Con reveals, and as you can see on your screen right now, we finally got news about Jazzware's Ring of Honor figure line, so let's just dive head first into it. So to me personally, I believe the biggest news of today, well I guess yesterday at time of recording, is that we are getting Briscoes figures. Jay Briscoe and Mark Briscoe. I've been waiting for years for decent Briscoes figures, and finally we're getting them. Sadly, we don't have promo images, so I assume that means we're probably not going to get these in hand until at least next spring. But, you're going to see some more promo images that I believe may or may not come sooner, so let's just get into those. So by the looks of it, we have our first AEW Ring of Honor set, which consists of Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, Danhausen, and Kenny by God Omega. So let's just look at these figures. So here's the Bryan Danielson, one of my favorite looks for Danielson, but sadly, he still has that gigantic torso that they gave on his unmatched Series 5 figure. Now, I don't know if they're going to shrink it down or not. Hopefully they do, because it was ginormous. But there's the Danielson, great look, just plain red, kick pads and tights. That's just what I like to see for a Danielson figure. The Ring of Honor style with the Final Countdown theme music. It's just, for some reason, nostalgic, even though I never actually watched it back then, so yeah, let's just get into the Claudio now. So here is the Claudio, and the first thing I notice is that looks to be a new torso mold. It looks a lot longer than any of the others we've seen. I have no idea what that cheetah printed thing is. I couldn't tell you. But I can tell you what the other accessory is. That looks to be a jacket. Now, I have no clue if it's going to be cloth or rubber. I assume rubber, but I'm not quite sure. But I do like the red attire with the Claudio on the side. It looks pretty good. But I'm not really the biggest into Claudio, so I don't know much about him, so I can't really comment on that. But, yeah, so let's just move on. So here's the Danhausen, which comes with a cape that I hope is cloth. That's like the first thing I notice, and I hope it's cloth. I wouldn't doubt that they make it out of rubber, though. And they also have the jar of teeth that he used to have back in Ring of Honor, which is really nice touch, really cool in my personal opinion. He comes with two different heads, it looks like. One's screaming and one's just the weird, like, I don't even know how to describe it face. And two pairs of hands, which neither of them are like weapon grabbing hands, which kind of surprises me. He has like those weird like throne setting hands, and he has the hands to like curse you or whatever, but he doesn't actually have weapon grabbing hands, which I find pretty weird. But other than that, I like the attire. It's a Ring of Honor Danhausen, and it works. And now here is a more youthful Kenny Omega from Ring of Honor in the early 2000s in his trunks, shorter hair, clean shave, and he comes with just looks like an assortment of hands, which, again, none of these look to be like weapon-holding hands. Comes with fists, like this, like I said, the like weird hand high-five, throne-sitting hands. He comes with the weird, like, I guess Dragon Ball Z kind of like Kamehameha type thing hands. And he comes with a 2. Don't really know what that's about. Might have been part of his gimmick back then. I never actually watched it back then. So yeah, it just looks like a plain Jane figure. You know, no decals or nothing. I assume maybe an Omega logo on the back of his trunks. But yeah, probably could make a custom pretty easily out of anybody with that. Just a blank base attire. So let's just move on. So up next we have some Ring of Honor Bullet Club Young Bucks figures, a pair of brothers who joined the Bullet Club in Ring of Honor. You can see right there the cease and desist Too Sweet shirt. Hopefully it's cloths. I highly doubt that jacket below it is cloth. But anyways, let's take a closer look at these figures. They have red, yellow, and black, both clean shaven. And they just look like average Young Bucks figures. And there's the accessories one more time, just a closer look. Now let's just move on. Speed run through the rest of them. Let's go! And now here are some figures of Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly from Ring of Honor in the early 2010s. They look pretty good. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, little to no facial hair in their maple leaf and Panama tree on the attire. Here's a closer look at the Adam Cole. I would have much rather seen a 2013 or so Adam Cole with the Ring of Honor title back when he was a part of like the Kingdom, like he was the leader of the Kingdom back then. I would have much rather seen that just because that's one of my favorite looks for Adam Cole, either that or like a Bullet Club Adam Cole. And here's a closer look at the Kyle O'Reilly. Nothing special here. I personally believe his Elite is going to be a better figure, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. That was the last of our Ring of Honor figure reveals, and now let's see our released Walmart exclusive CM Punk Supreme figures. Looks pretty good. Looks like his Double or Nothing 2021 gear. No, 2022, because he wasn't even there in 2021. Now let's take a closer look at his accessories. So here is another image of the Walmart exclusive Supreme CM Punk. The camo gear, I believe, is when he faced MJF on Dynamite, and the other gear is when he faced Hangman Adam Page for the world title at Double or Nothing 2021. He comes with the AEW World title, 4 different hands. Four different heads, 4 different sets of hands, which does have a weapons holding hand, a microphone, which all AEW figures nowadays come with, a shirt, and a jacket. I assume the jacket is going to have, like, those arms that you can pop out. I just don't know if they're going to be able to do it in rubber, just so we can have the hood up, and I hope the shirt is cloth, but I am not sure quite yet. I guess we'll just have to wait and see on whether or not these accessories will be cloth or rubber. Up next, it looks like we're getting another Supreme Malachi Black. I don't really understand the purpose of this, and I don't understand what line it's going to be in, if it's a Walmart exclusive, which I assume it may be, or if it's another just different in the Supreme line. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. It's very confusing. Can't tell what the gear is yet. Comes with multiple different hands. The jacket, weird shirt thing, I can't really tell you. It's really confusing to me. But there's a Supreme Malachi Black. And finally, we're getting AEW Unrivaled Collection 3-pack, I believe it is, of Death Triangle. Pack right there is, he comes with the International Championship, a set of fisted hands and weapon-wielding hands, and a AEW Trios title, while Rey Fenix just has those, like, wide-open hands and weapon-wielding hands with the Trios title, and Penta obviously comes with his Cero Miedo hand. He comes with a fist and weapon-wielding hands with a Trios title. All of them, I believe, have nice gears. I'm not very big on Pac's weird hair in this one, like covering up half his face, but other than that, it looks like a decent figure, all 3 of them. Okay, now I'd like to thank you all for watching, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!